Welcome to my channel Valuable Coins, All World. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end. You won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. Today, we're going to talk about a particular coin that has captured the attention of numismatists and coin enthusiasts alike, the 1999 Washington quarter dollar from the state of Delaware, minted with a P mint mark. The Washington quarter dollar is one of the most recognizable coins in the U.S. It has been in circulation for many years, with its design and symbolism reflecting the country's heritage. But what makes this specific coin stand out? What makes it so valuable and sought after by collectors? First, let's dive into the history of this coin. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began releasing a series of quarters to celebrate each of the 50 states. This was part of the 50-state quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative that ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was represented by its own unique quarter design, featuring symbols and landmarks that were significant to the state's history and culture. Delaware, the first state to join the Union, was honored with a design that depicted the famous Caesar Rodney on horseback image. This was a direct tribute to Caesar Rodney, a Delawarean who played a crucial role in the American Revolution. The quarter shows him riding to Philadelphia to cast his vote for independence, showcasing his historic midnight ride to the Continental Congress. This image is a powerful symbol of Delaware's contribution to American history and is beautifully captured on the coin. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The 1999 Delaware quarter with the P mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The mint mark is an important detail for collectors because it tells them where the coin was struck. The P mint mark is unique because, for many years, the Philadelphia Mint did not use mint marks on coins. This makes the P mint mark on the Delaware quarter particularly special, as it's one of the first instances in modern coinage where the mint mark became an important feature of identification with any collectible. The value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, and demand. In the case of the 1999 Delaware quarter, there are several aspects that increase its value. For example, coins that were struck in limited quantities, or those that have errors or unique characteristics, tend to be worth more than those that were produced in larger numbers or in standard condition. The 1999 Delaware quarter is often seen in everyday change, but not all of them are worth a small amount. Some of the coins from this series, especially those with a high grade and certain specific characteristics, have been known to command impressive prices. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are in mint condition, with no scratches, dings, or other imperfections, are the ones that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, let's get to the exciting part. If you're lucky enough to have a 1999 Delaware quarter that is in excellent condition and exhibits certain rare traits, you could be looking at a substantial value. Some of these coins, particularly those with an error or rare features, have been known to fetch staggering amounts at auction. The value of a well-preserved, high-grade 1999 Delaware quarter with the P mint mark could reach an extraordinary price. Some collectors have reported that this specific coin, in top-notch condition, can be worth as much as $66,000. Yes, you heard that right. $66,000 in words. That's a significant amount for a coin that might have started its life as pocket changed out of course. It's important to remember that not all 1999 Delaware quarters are worth that much. It all depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and the demand at any given time. But if you happen to come across one of these quarters in pristine condition, with all the right features, you could potentially be sitting on a small fortune. In the world of coin collecting, it's all about the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering a hidden treasure. If you're interested in learning more about valuable coins like the 1999 Delaware quarter, make sure to keep researching, visit your local coin dealers, and keep an eye out for any unique specimens that may cross your path. Who knows? Your next coin could be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. So, if you find a 1999 Delaware quarter with the P mint mark in your collection or wallet, take a moment to inspect it carefully. You might just be holding a piece of American history that could be worth a small fortune, $66,000 in words. Top 2. The world of coin collecting is filled with fascinating stories, hidden treasures, and incredible value, and we're diving into one such story, the 1999 Connecticut State Washington quarter dollar. Specifically, we're going to talk about the version minted with the D-Mint mark, a coin that has caught the eye of collectors around the world. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting to explore the world of coin collecting, the Connecticut State Quarter from 1999 is definitely one that should be on your radar. In 1999, the U.S. Mint embarked on an exciting new project, the 50 State Quarters program. This initiative was designed to honor each of the 50 states in the Union by featuring a unique coin design that reflected that state's history, culture, and significance. The program was a massive hit, and for good reason. It introduced a new generation of collectors to the fascinating world of numismatics while also allowing people to connect with the states in a deeper way. The Connecticut Quarter, released in 1999, was the fifth coin in the series and represented the state's rich history. Connecticut is known for being the birthplace of the famous charter oak, a symbol of freedom and independence. The coin's design features a depiction of the charter oak tree, which once stood as a symbol of resistance to the British Crown. The design on the quarter shows the tree with the words, "The Charter Oak," engraved underneath. This image serves as a powerful tribute to Connecticut's role in American history, specifically its part in resisting colonial rule and its commitment to the ideals of liberty. But what makes the 1999 Connecticut Quarter with the D-Mint mark so valuable? To understand that, let's first look at the D-Mint mark itself. The D on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities where the U.S. Mint produces coins. The Denver Mint has long been known for producing high-quality coins, and coins with the D-Mint mark are often highly sought after by collectors, especially when they are part of a limited series like the 50 State Quarters program. Now, as we all know, not all coins are created equal. There are a number of factors that determine the value of a coin, and when it comes to the Connecticut State Quarter, condition and rarity are key. Most of the 1999 Connecticut quarters minted at the Denver Mint were produced in large quantities and are commonly found in everyday pocket change. However, coins that have been well preserved or have unique features are the ones that really capture the attention of collectors and can increase in value over time. One of the most important aspects of any collectible coin is its condition. Coins that are in pristine condition, meaning they have no wear, scratches, or blemishes, are worth significantly more than those that show signs of use. A quarter that has been carefully preserved and maintained over the years can fetch a much higher price at auction or from serious collectors. The same is true for the Connecticut State Quarter. If you happen to find one in flawless condition, it could potentially be worth much more than its face value. Additionally, coins that have rare features or errors are also highly prized. For example, there are some versions of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter that were minted with slight variations or imperfections, making them even more valuable. These error coins are sought after by collectors who are looking for something unique to add to their collections. While most Connecticut State Quarters are not worth a significant amount of money, certain rare versions, especially those in mint condition, have been known to fetch impressive prices. Some of the high-grade 1999 Connecticut quarters with the D-Mint mark have been sold for amounts that would surprise even the most seasoned collectors. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand, these coins can be worth thousands of dollars. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much could a 1999 Connecticut quarter with the D-Mint mark be worth? If you find a specimen in exceptional condition or with a rare characteristic, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of history. Some collectors have paid up to $58,000 for a 1999 Connecticut quarter that is in pristine condition or possesses a rare feature. Yes, you heard that right, $58,000 in words. That's an impressive sum for a coin that, on its own, may seem like just another part of your loose change. Of course, the value of the coin can fluctuate based on market conditions and collector interest. However, the fact remains that coins like the 1999 Connecticut quarter with the D-Mint mark have the potential to reach incredible value, especially if you're lucky enough to own one in top-tier condition. If you're just starting to collect coins, the Connecticut State Quarter is a great place to begin. The 50 State Quarters program is a wonderful way to learn about the history of each state. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a rare, high-value coin in your own collection. Always be on the lookout for those coins that have been preserved in excellent condition and check for any unusual features that might make them worth more than you think. The world of coin collecting is filled with surprises. And the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with the D Mint mark is just one example of how something as simple as pocket change can become a valuable treasure. So, the next time you're flipping through your spare change or browsing your coin collection, take a moment to look at that Connecticut quarter. It might just be worth a lot more than you ever imagined, possibly as much as $58,000 in words. Top 3. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden gems, and one such gem that has captured the attention of collectors is the 2015 Washington quarter dollar, specifically the Kisatchie National Forest design with the D Mint mark. This coin, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, represents not just a specific location, but also an opportunity for collectors to find value in a seemingly modest piece of American history. So, let's explore why this coin is so special and how it could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. In 2015, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of honoring national parks and historical sites with its America the Beautiful Quarters program. This series of quarters was launched in 2010 and features 56 unique designs, each representing a different national park or historic site across the United States. Each quarter issued in this program showcases stunning designs that reflect the beauty, history, and significance of these places. One of the standout coins in this series is the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, which was released as part of the collection that year. Located in the state of Louisiana, the Kisatchie National Forest is known for its rich biodiversity, scenic beauty, and outdoor recreational opportunities. The coin's design features a beautiful image of the forest, with tall pine trees and a flowing stream, capturing the serene and untouched nature of this unique location. The reverse of the coin, like all quarters in the series, is framed by the words Kisatchie National Forest and the year it was minted. 2015. What sets the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter apart from other coins in the series is its mint mark, the letter D, which signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is one of the most important facilities in the United States for producing coinage, and coins minted there are often in high demand among collectors. So, the fact that this particular quarter bears the D Mint mark adds to its appeal, especially among those who are looking to complete their collections or find rare, valuable specimens. Now, let's talk about why the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter has become so valuable. Like most collectibles, the value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, and demand. While the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter was minted in large quantities, certain versions of this coin, especially those in pristine condition, have become highly sought after by numismatists and collectors. The first factor to consider is rarity. While many of these coins were minted, the fact that not all of them have survived in excellent condition adds to their rarity. Coins that have been circulated, handled frequently, or stored improperly can become damaged, reducing their value. However, quarters that have been well preserved over the years, with sharp details and minimal wear, are much harder to come by, making them more valuable in the eyes of collectors. Additionally, there are certain features that can increase the value of a coin even further. For example, some quarters from the 2015 Kisatchie series may have slight imperfections or unusual characteristics that make them stand out. Collectors pay close attention to these details, and even small variations can cause the value of a coin to rise. Another important aspect of coin value is its condition, also known as its grade. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition, meaning they have sharp details, no scratches, and no signs of wear, are typically worth more. A high-grade 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter that has been carefully preserved could command a significant price in the marketplace, especially if it's part of a collection of America the Beautiful quarters. It's also worth noting that coins with lower mintage numbers or those that have been graded highly by professional coin grading services are typically worth more. Collectors often pay attention to specific coins that have been in circulation but still show very little wear. Coins that come from the original mint rolls or from proof sets tend to hold a much higher value. If you happen to have a 2015 Kisatchie quarter that's been kept in pristine condition, or even better, one that was never circulated, you could have a valuable collector's item on your hands. And now, let's get to the exciting part, the price. While not every 2015 Kisatchie quarter will fetch a high price, some have been sold for an extraordinary amount, especially those that are in top condition or feature rare characteristics. In fact, if you own a 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter in exceptional condition, you could be looking at a potential value of up to $28,000 in words. That's a significant amount for a coin that was originally worth just a quarter, but it's a perfect example of how coins can gain value over time, especially when they are part of a limited series like the America the Beautiful quarters. Of course, the value of any coin can fluctuate depending on factors like collector demand, market trends, and the rarity of the specific coin. But the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter, particularly in excellent condition and with the deep mint mark, is definitely a coin that has captured the attention of collectors. Whether you're looking to invest in rare coins or simply want to learn more about the fascinating world of numismatics, the Kisatchie quarter is an excellent example of how the beauty of our country's national treasures can be immortalized on a coin and hold significant value. So, if you happen to find a 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter in your collection or in your change, take a closer look. It could be worth far more than its face value, potentially as much as $28,000 in words. Keep an eye out for these hidden treasures, and who knows, your next coin discovery might just turn out to be a small fortune. Top 4. In the world of coin collecting, there are few coins that capture the spirit of American history and culture as deeply as the 2022 Maya Angelou Washington quarter. As part of the American Women Quarters program, this coin commemorates the life and legacy of one of the most influential figures in American history, Maya Angelou. But beyond its historical significance, this quarter has also become a highly sought-after collector's item, drawing the attention of numismatists and collectors alike. Let's dive into what makes this quarter so unique and why it's a coin you should definitely keep an eye on. The American Women Quarters program, launched in 2022, honors the contributions of American women to the nation's history, culture, and society. Over a period of 4 years, the U.S. Mint plans to release a series of quarters featuring designs that celebrate the remarkable achievements of women who have made a profound impact on the country. Maya Angelou, a poet, author, activist, and civil rights leader, was one of the first women to be honored in this program, and her legacy is beautifully captured on the 2022 quarter. The coin's design features an elegant and powerful image of Maya Angelou, inspired by a famous photograph of her in mid-gesture, evoking her passion for writing, activism, and the spoken word. Surrounding her image are symbols that reflect her life's work and commitment to social justice, equality, and empowerment. The design encapsulates not only her personal contributions but also her universal message of resilience and hope. The quarter also features the words Maya Angelou in 2022, along with the inscriptions poet and author, which further highlight her incredible achievements. But let's not forget about the mint mark, which is a key detail for collectors. The 2022 Maya Angelou quarter with the P mint mark was minted in Philadelphia, making it part of a select group of quarters that were produced at this iconic mint. The Philadelphia Mint is known for striking high-quality coins, and coins bearing the P mint mark are often highly valued by collectors, especially those that commemorate historical figures or significant events like this one. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. The price of a coin is determined by several factors, including rarity, condition, and collector demand. While most of the 2022 Maya Angelou quarters were minted in large quantities, certain versions, particularly those in excellent condition, have caught the attention of collectors and can command impressive prices. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining its value. A coin that has been well preserved, with no scratches, dings, or other signs of wear, is worth much more than a coin that has been circulated extensively. If you happen to come across a 2022 Maya Angelou quarter that has been carefully stored or preserved, it's important to take a closer look at its condition. Coins that have been kept in mint condition, such as those from original mint rolls or uncirculated sets, can often fetch higher prices at auctions or in private sales. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin tends to be. And with a coin like the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter, which is part of such a prestigious series, the value could rise dramatically over time as the coin becomes rarer and more desirable among collectors. Another reason this particular quarter is gaining in value is because of its historical significance. Maya Angelou was a towering figure in American culture, and her work has inspired generations. Commemorating her life on a coin not only honors her memory but also elevates the coin's status as a piece of American history. As time goes on, these types of coins, especially those that celebrate influential figures like Angelou, can become even more valuable as they continue to symbolize the lasting impact of her work. There's also the fact that, as with any limited edition series, the demand for these coins can drive up their value. The American Women Quarters program is a major initiative, but with only a limited number of coins minted each year, there's a finite supply of these quarters in circulation. As the years pass and fewer of the 2022 Maya Angelou quarters are available, the rarity of the coin increases, and so does its potential value. Collectors who want to complete their sets or secure an uncirculated coin may be willing to pay a premium to get their hands on one. So, how much could the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter with the P mint mark be worth? While the value of most quarters tends to fluctuate over time, high-grade examples of this particular coin have been known to sell for impressive amounts. In some cases, collectors have paid as much as $15,000 in words for a well-preserved, high-grade 2022 Maya Angelou quarter. Yes, $15,000 in words. That's an extraordinary price for a coin that was originally valued at just 25 cents. But it speaks to the growing demand for historically significant coins and the lasting legacy of Maya Angelou. Of course, not every 2022 Maya Angelou quarter will fetch that much, but if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition or with any unique characteristics, it could be worth far more than you ever expected. As with any collectible, the value depends on the condition, rarity, and collector interest, but this particular quarter is certainly one to keep your eye on. Whether you're an experienced collector or just beginning to explore the world of numismatics, the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter is a coin you won't want to overlook. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of a woman who shaped American literature and culture, and owning one could be an investment in both history and potential financial gain. So, next time you're sorting through your change or looking for coins to add to your collection, take a closer look at the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter. You might just have a valuable treasure in your hands, possibly worth as much as $15,000 in words. Top 5. In the vast world of coin collecting, some coins stand out more than others, not just for their historical significance, but also for their incredible rarity and value. One such coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike is the 1965 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin may seem like any other quarter, but what lies beneath its surface tells an exciting story of rarity, history, and astonishing worth. The Washington quarter has long been one of the most iconic coins in the United States. Since its introduction in 1932, it has gone through several design changes, with the most notable being the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. But the 1965 Washington quarter is unique for several reasons. Let's take a closer look at why this particular coin is so valuable and what sets it apart from the rest. First, let's talk about the year 1965. This was a critical year for American coinage. It was the year when the U.S. Mint stopped producing silver coins for circulation, marking the end of an era. Prior to 1965, quarters were made from 90% silver, but in response to a national silver shortage and rising costs, the Mint switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change was implemented quickly, and as a result, the 1965 quarters were the first to feature the new copper-nickel alloy. Now, you might be wondering why a coin from 1965, made of copper and nickel, would be so valuable today. The answer lies in a rare detail about the 1965 Washington quarter that makes it different from the majority of its counterparts. Most 1965 quarters were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But there's something about the 1965 Washington quarter with no mint mark that's particularly intriguing. That's right, some 1965 quarters were minted without a mint mark, and these are the coins that are worth serious money. Typically, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, which is why most people assume that all 1965 quarters without a mint mark were struck there. But here's the twist. Some of the 1965 quarters were actually produced at the Denver Mint, and for reasons still not entirely understood, some of these coins were released without the D mint mark, which is typically used to identify coins minted in Denver. This missing mint mark, combined with the rarity of the coin, makes these 1965 quarters incredibly valuable. Collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for coins like these because of their rarity and historical significance. With most quarters from 1965 being made with the standard copper-nickel alloy, a 1965 Washington quarter that lacks a mint mark stands out as a rare anomaly in the world of U.S. coins. As such, these rare quarters have become highly sought after, and their value has skyrocketed in recent years. As with any collectible, The condition of the coin is a huge factor in determining its value. A 1965 Washington quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. If you happen to find one of these rare, mint-condition 1965 quarters without a mint mark, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The quality of the coin, with sharp details and minimal wear, is what makes these rare quarters worth so much more than their face value. But just how much is a 1965 Washington quarter with no mint mark worth? You may be surprised to learn that certain examples of this rare coin, in excellent condition, have sold for astronomical prices at auction. In some cases, these coins have been known to fetch prices as high as $135,000 in words. Yes, that's $135,000 for a single quarter, a remarkable sum for a coin that was originally worth just 25 cents. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable 1965 quarters? The first thing to do is check for the lack of a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. While quarters from the Philadelphia Mint typically don't have a mint mark, the key to identifying the valuable ones from 1965 is in their rarity. If your quarter appears to have been struck at the Denver Mint but lacks the D mint mark, you might have just found a rare coin worth far more than its face value. Of course, it's important to have your coin professionally appraised if you suspect it could be valuable. Coin experts and dealers can examine your coin to determine its authenticity, condition, and potential value. They can also verify if the coin is indeed part of the rare group of 1965 Washington quarters without the mint mark. But one thing is for certain. This coin holds the potential to be an incredibly valuable piece of American numismatic history. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1965 Washington quarter with no mint mark is a perfect example of how a seemingly small detail can make all the difference in the world of rare and valuable coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, finding a coin like this is a thrilling experience. And if you happen to come across one, remember that it could be worth as much as $135,000 in words. Top 6. When it comes to coin collecting, there's always that thrill of discovering a coin with unexpected value. The 1980 Washington quarter dollar, especially with the P mint mark, is one such coin that has intrigued collectors and investors over the years. At first glance, it may seem like just another regular coin, but a closer look reveals that it holds secrets and value far beyond what you might expect. Let's explore why this particular quarter is one that could end up being a valuable treasure. The Washington quarter, first introduced in 1932, has been a staple of American coinage for decades. It features a classic design of George Washington on the obverse, a symbol of leadership, courage, and the birth of the nation. However, the 1980 Washington quarter stands out for several reasons. It was minted during a time when the U.S. was undergoing economic changes, and the coin itself became part of an important era in the history of American currency. The P mint mark on this 1980 quarter signifies that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historically significant coin-producing facilities in the United States. The Philadelphia Mint has been in operation since 1792, producing coins, paper money, and even storing gold and silver. While the Philadelphia Mint has long been known for striking coins in large quantities, what makes the 1980 Washington quarter with the P mint mark particularly intriguing is its rarity and the high demand it has garnered over the years. The first factor that adds value to this coin is its scarcity in certain conditions. While millions of 1980 Washington quarters were produced, a significant number of them were used in everyday circulation, meaning they were exposed to wear and tear. Coins that have been circulated heavily are usually worth only their face value, and in many cases, they can be difficult to sell for more than a few dollars. However, in mint condition, the 1980 Washington quarter holds far more appeal to collectors, especially those looking for uncirculated examples. Coins in excellent condition, with no scratches, marks, or signs of wear, are what collectors look for when searching for valuable pieces. The 1980 Washington quarter was minted in large numbers, but finding one in perfect or near-perfect condition is where the true value lies. A well-preserved quarter from 1980, with sharp details and no visible signs of aging, can be quite rare and highly desirable to coin enthusiasts. If you're lucky enough to own one of these pristine quarters, you could have a valuable asset on your hands. Another reason this quarter has gained attention is due to the rarity of specific variations. For example, some collectors are particularly interested in coins that were struck in error or had small variations during the minting process. These can include things like misstruck coins, off-center strikes, or coins with uneven details. While most 1980 Washington quarters are pretty standard, those that show unique traits or minting anomalies can increase in value dramatically. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much is this quarter actually worth? As with most rare coins, the value can fluctuate depending on the condition of the coin, collector demand, and other factors. However, some well-preserved examples of the 1980 Washington quarter with the P mint mark have been known to fetch up to $65,000 in words. Yes, you heard that right, $65,000. That's an incredible price for a quarter that originally circulated as just a 25-cent piece. This value is typically reserved for coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition. But the fact that such a coin can fetch this kind of amount is a testament to the growing interest in rare and historically significant American coins. So, if you happen to come across a 1980 Washington quarter, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. While it might seem like a simple, everyday coin, it's always a good idea to check its condition. If your quarter has been well preserved or has any interesting variations, you could be holding a coin that could potentially be worth far more than you originally thought. And if you find one in mint condition, you may just have a rare treasure that could make you a small fortune. If you're new to the world of coin collecting, the 1980 Washington quarter is a perfect example of how something as simple as a quarter can carry significant value. Whether you're hoping to add to your collection or perhaps make a profitable sale, this coin could very well be the key to unlocking an unexpected windfall. Just remember, in the world of numismatics, it's all about finding those hidden gems, and sometimes they come in the form of a simple, unassuming 1980 Washington quarter. So, the next time you're flipping through your spare change or scanning your coin collection, keep an eye out for that 1980 Washington quarter with the P mint mark. It might just be worth far more than its face value, potentially as much as $65,000 in words. Top 7. When it comes to coin collecting, some coins hold a special place not just because of their history, but because of their rarity and potential for surprising value. One such coin that stands out is the 1990 Washington quarter dollar, specifically the version with the P mint mark. While quarters may seem like small, insignificant pieces of change, there's more to these coins than meets the eye. This particular coin, with its intriguing backstory and rarity, has caught the attention of collectors, numismatists, and investors alike. The Washington quarter has long been a symbol of American pride and heritage. It was first introduced in 1932, and over the years, it has seen several design changes. However, the basic image of George Washington's profile on the obverse side, paired with the iconic eagle on the reverse, has remained a constant feature. The coin is not only a reflection of the country's past but also an essential piece of everyday life, circulated widely for decades. Now, let's focus on the year 1990. This was a year when the U.S. Mint was still producing millions of coins for circulation, including the Washington quarter. But despite the large number of these coins in circulation, the 1990 Washington quarter with the P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, has become somewhat of a rarity. So why is this particular quarter so special? What makes it stand out from the rest? To understand the value of the 1990 Washington quarter, we first need to take a look at the production numbers. The U.S. Mint struck a massive number of quarters during this year, but the key to the 1990 quarter's value lies in how few of them remain in excellent, uncirculated condition. Most of these quarters were used in everyday transactions and spent years in circulation. With time, wear and tear took a toll on their appearance. However, for those lucky enough to find an uncirculated 1990 Washington quarter in pristine condition, the value can be much higher than you'd expect. A coin in mint condition, meaning it has no visible damage or signs of wear, is far more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. For collectors, a mint condition 1990 Washington quarter is a treasure. This is because the rarity of high-quality coins, especially from years when the mint produced large quantities, increases their value. Coins like this are hard to come by, and finding one that has survived the years without showing any significant signs of wear makes it a prized addition to any collection. Additionally, the demand for coins from the 1990s, especially those in uncirculated or near mint condition, has risen dramatically in recent years. Collectors and investors who specialize in modern U.S. coinage are particularly interested in securing high-quality specimens from this era. Coins from the 1990s are becoming increasingly sought after as the years go by, and as these coins become rarer, the value continues to increase. The Philadelphia Mint, which produced the 1990 Washington quarters with the P mint mark, is one of the oldest and most well-known coin mints in the United States. Coins minted at this facility are often of high quality, and collectors know that the P mint mark represents coins that were struck with precision. This has further contributed to the demand for the 1990 quarter, as it's known to have been produced in one of the most respected mints in the country. While not every 1990 Washington quarter will fetch a fortune, there are some examples of this coin that have sold for significant amounts. So how much could a well-preserved 1990 Washington quarter with the P mint mark be worth? The answer may surprise you. When in exceptional condition, certain 1990 Washington quarters have been known to reach values of up to $50,000 in words. That's right, $50,000 for a coin that originally had a face value of just 25 cents. What makes this coin worth such an astonishing amount is the rarity of finding it in near-perfect or perfect condition. Most of the 1990 quarters were used in day-to-day transactions, meaning they're subject to scratches, fading, and other signs of wear. But the coins that have been preserved in excellent condition, whether through careful storage or simply being kept out of circulation, are the ones that hold immense value. Collectors know that coins from specific years can be particularly valuable, especially when they are in excellent condition. And for the 1990 Washington quarter, the demand for high-quality specimens has only grown over the years. As more collectors look for ways to complete their sets or secure rare coins, the value of these pieces continues to rise. So, how can you determine if you have a valuable 1990 Washington quarter in your possession? The first step is to carefully inspect the condition of the coin. If your 1990 quarter looks shiny and nearly flawless, it could very well be worth more than face value. You should also check for any unique characteristics that may add to its rarity, such as any minor minting errors or anomalies that may have occurred during the production process. While it's true that not every 1990 Washington quarter will be worth tens of thousands of dollars, it's always worth examining your collection or your change for coins that could have hidden value. Even small differences in condition can dramatically increase a coin's worth. So, if you happen to find a 1990 Washington quarter in top-tier condition, you might be holding on to a coin that could sell for as much as $50,000 in words. Imagine that, a coin originally worth just a quarter now potentially worth an incredible sum. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. And the 1990 Washington quarter is just one example of how small pieces of history can end up being far more valuable than anyone could have predicted. Whether you're a long-time collector or someone just starting out, coins like this serve as a reminder of how fascinating and rewarding the world of numismatics can be. So, keep your eyes open the next time you're sorting through coins. You never know what hidden treasures you might find, and that 1990 Washington quarter might just be worth a lot more than you think.